Hey guys, thanks for being here. As you know, JV here. We're having some fun today. I hope you're having a great one. Been a crazy kind of holiday season. Normally we do a live on Thursday. Obviously we won't do it tomorrow. I have the golf in the morning. I think that's like 8 days in a row. I know, first world problem, right? And then I got to cook a turkey tomorrow. So I'm going to be pretty busy here in the house. But I did get some questions that I want to answer today. And by the way, I want to first thank you for jumping in the community and really helping me out as we go through this kind of YouTube dilemma. It's been, 5 or 6 months since we've been monetized. We've doubled in size. We now have 12,000 subscribers, and I thank you for that. It's really based on this tablet, the Remarkable. And now I'm deciding which way to take this. And I appreciate you in the comments saying, hey, stick with the same channel and give us different types of content. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have fun here. We're growing, we're having fun, we're getting ready to go into the new year. We're going to make this channel obviously about some e-ink devices, the Onyxes and the Remarkables. I have the Super Note coming in. But we're also going to make it about kind of some ideas on different things, like with what I coach, health, nutrition, and then one of my favorite things, which is ILD. And I got a lot of questions about what is my income, or how do I make money, and why do I do this? And so that was a great question. And so I took the Remarkable 2 and I wrote down 15 income streams that I have right now. And hopefully as you're planning your 2021, if you haven't got the new planner, that's great. I mean, you can go get it, which will help you, but that's cool if you don't. Just getting organized is really critical. And maybe there's some things you can do a little bit differently as I give you this list of things that have really blessed me to be able to do these YouTube videos and do kind of what I want instead of trying to chase the algorithm a little bit. By the way, we started a Facebook fans page. We now have 125 people in there in a couple days. Thanks for going over there. It's just a group that we talk about things, and you would love to have you. That link's in the bottom. Another place to communicate as well as here. Okay, so let's talk about my residual income ideas and how I left corporate to trading dollars for hours as running a company, being on the board of directors, and moving into my own world with a lot of failure. I will tell you that. But now, 15 years later, I'm a different person than I was then. And it's an awesome place to be, but I want to go over these. So number one residual income that I make, and I'm just going to go through the order, and pretty much these are the order of how I make money, is my MorningCoach membership. So I do a coaching program, started in 2005 as a podcast. Every single day I do a coaching message. There's a system to it. It's called Get It Done Now. That's what I launched this year. And that program used to be $20. It then went to $30, and now it's actually $100 or $500 a month. I do discount it once in a while to $50 and $200 a month, but I have a lot of people that are in there, and I'm one of the first people with a membership site, and I coach them, and we work together. The $100 level is my coaching every day and the system, and the $500 a month is the group coaching where we have events and we get together. We have one big event a year, and then we do 6 virtual events. So that is my number one revenue stream. It has been for years. Back in 2009 when I introduced it, I had 1,231 people come with me. I think it's right around that number. And I had 12,000 people in a free membership site, and 10% came, and that literally changed my life. So I've had that going for a long time. It works real well. It's morningcoach.com, and that is my number one driver. My number two driver is my mastermind group. Now, my mastermind group costs $25,000 a seat to join. At a minimum, and then it goes up a little bit. This group has been great for me. It used to be up to 40 people. It's now down to 10, and there's a reason. I canceled it a couple years ago just because I didn't really feel the vibe with it. It wasn't working, so I said, I'm going to rebuild it, and I rebuilt it a couple years ago with 10 really awesome people, and so I work that mastermind group, and you can do the math. There are no secrets here, but at the end of the day, that's a big driver for me. We meet 3 times a year. We work on their issues. It's high-level business executives and people that are growing businesses and doing things, and that group meets 3 times a year. So it's residual to me because I only do 3 meetings a year. So my masterminds are number 2. My number 3 is coaching. I don't do much individual coaching. My longest client has been with me 15 years. So my clients, I have a 98% retention rate. So once my clients hire me, they don't leave. And I have a lot of them, not a lot of them, but I'm pretty full with I usually have about 8 to 10, and that group is full. So coaching is my 3rd level. What does my coaching cost? Anywhere from minimal coaching $1,000 a month to $10,000, $15,000 a month. So I do real well with coaching. I do have some lower tiers, but they go into my MorningCoach stuff. And I've been doing that for years and years and years. The fourth thing is speaking fees. This obviously is down, but speaking does real well for me. I typically get between $20,000 and $25,000 a keynote when I go out and speak. And that's I get those fees and it adds up. It does generate some revenue. My other events, which we didn't have this year, do pretty well. I do retreats. And retreats are anywhere from $5,000 to $5,000 a ticket, depending on what we're doing. And so I have those retreats. Not really residual, but I'll put it in the speaking area as the number 4 revenue stream that comes into my life. These are kind of the big ones, right? Number 5 is course sales. So whenever I do a few launches a year, I do an ILD course for $2,000. I do a couple others. They're course sales that generate revenue. Number 6 is book sales. Currently I have 4 books, 2 out there. One is self-published. The other is with a publisher. Hay House was very good to give me a great upfront fee. But that's an area this year that I've got 2 books coming out that I'm excited about, produces residual royalty income. Number 7, this is a good one for you if you want to try this, is eBay sales. I enjoy doing this. I sell a lot of devices that I buy for the channel. I'll use them for a little while and sell them. I also sell golf clubs, other things I'll sell. If I see something cheap, I'll buy it, I sell it. I just love business. It's a fun little hustle that works. eBay and Amazon sales, I do pretty good with it. My 8th thing is affiliate sales and joint ventures. These are more of products that people come to me and would like me to sell with them. I don't do many of these. I got to really trust the person to do it. But I do affiliate. This is not like I'm going to talk about Amazon affiliates in a minute. This is more like somebody says, hey, JB, can you help me sell this course? So I generate residual income because I just help them sell that course. Product sponsors is another one. Somebody comes here and says, hey, JB, can I be on your show? Whether it's the podcast, which I typically don't do because people pay for that, or here somebody will give me some revenue to do something as far as a product sponsor. Number 10 is YouTube. So we finally get down to YouTube revenue. I'm making around $1,100 after we monetize. It went from $500, $600. Now it's kind of right at that $1,100 mark. But what's nice is my CPM is $20 and my RPM is $10, meaning you're very intelligent. I've got a very great audience because advertisers are paying $20 per 1,000 views on my channel. I don't get a ton of views, but we got 12,000 subscribers and I get enough to make around $1,100, $1,200 a month, which is cool. Then we get into Amazon affiliates. This is new for me. I just started doing this a couple months ago. It gives me a couple $100 a month, but it is residual. It pays some things, pays for groceries. It's a cool thing, obviously built up over time. That's kind of under YouTube revenue. Number 12, then we go into 12 is real estate. Now this is kind of bigger end stuff. This is investments that I made over the years. I am 51 and we focus on real estate, not only in the United States, but also in Colombia where I also stay. Stock kind of market, investing, and I would say trading. This is not my 401k. I'm talking about income that comes in. This is when I'll buy a stock and trade it. I'm not the best at this. I don't try to day trade, but I do have an account that I try to generate some revenue, and this year has been pretty good. And then finally, I got 2 more to make it 15. We also have a couple companies that we own. One that my wife runs, which is a cleaning company. We've had it for years. It's one of the biggest in South Florida. So I'll consider that not residual, but it is a company that we own, and it does throw some money off. And my last one is golf. And I'm laughing at that because I don't make money playing golf. But I put it on here anyways because I made $50 in today's game. I actually made $100. I had 1 skin, and I won $50. So I won $100 today. So yeah, I don't do that every day. I'm not very good. I'm like a 12 to 13 handicap. Sometimes I play a little better than that. Sometimes I play a little worse. But I do have fun with that. So those are kind of my income areas that comes in and allows me to do this. Do I need to make money on YouTube? Yes, I want to make money on YouTube. To me, money is an indicator of what you're doing. It's just a measure. Are we doing good? Are we not doing good? Am I creating value? But I really want you to think outside the box because one of the things I teach is to get on the fringes of the system. It's okay to have a job. It's totally cool. I think it's great. But to figure out some things that you're going to do on the side that are fun and you enjoy is what it's all about. I'm not so sure about the big hustle thing. Like you got to hustle, hustle, hustle. But what I am sure about is having energy and putting it out there and finding some ways that you can gain some residual income. And remember what I said in a couple videos ago, between $5,000 and $15,000 a month in residual income could change your life. And if you watch my spreadsheet video, getting those 15 areas going, you will cover that, right? Now, I will tell you something. People come to me and say, JB, but I don't even have one yet. Well, what I would focus on is trading dollars for hours first, your time for money, and then getting one thing going. And then it's once one thing gets going pretty good, then you can add 2 or 3. Again, one more thing I will tell you just before we end the video. You also have to understand that that one thing may not work. The best of the best in the business world, venture capitalists, lose 70% of the time. They win 30%, but they know those 30% are going to cover the losses of the 70. That means, if you really think about it, probably 7 of your ideas are not going to work. But if 3 do, then that's the awesome thing. The problem is, what if it takes you 7 things that fail until you get to those 3? Most people quit way before then. So you just got to keep fighting. I did not have success when I started. I'm 12 years on YouTube, and I just got monetized. Stick with it, stay focused, and let's keep rolling. If you like this I can't even speak. If you like this content, thumbs up, please. And if you want more of this, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to talk about this type of things, and I love it. I mean, I just have fun with this. So I would love to help you think of creative ways that you can start to generate revenue that will give you freedom. Because at the end of the day, time is the most valuable currency. And that was my biggest fight when I left corporate, was how do I get my time back so I can play golf every day, so I can make YouTube videos, so I can do my coach cast, so I can help people. That was the struggle. So understanding that spreadsheet that I gave you a couple days ago, and then working this and figuring out what are your streams going to be, is really the challenge. And hopefully going into the new year, that will help you. All right, so happy holidays. Go have a great one. Until the next video, sending you massive energy. Thanks so much for being a part of this community. And if you need us, hey, jump in those comments. Let me know what you think. Do you have a residual stream going, or do you have an idea? Let me know down below. All right, go have a great one.